Hello, hello. All right, so you saw a little bit this morning about me, and now I'm gonna just chat with you guys. So about me, I am 34, almost 35, and I live in Florida. Grew up in Nebraska, lived in New York City, moved back to Nebraska, moved to Florida like 3 months ago. Kind of crazy. So I used to be a teacher. I was a teacher for 5 years, and I have been able to do SeneGence now full time for the past 3 years. I feel like with COVID, my timeline, it's a little bit confusing. Maybe 2 years, 3 years. It's been so much fun that I haven't kept track. I know exactly when I taught. I taught for 5 years, and after that, I was ready to be my own boss. And so when I started SeneGence, my daughter, who is now 6, she was 1, and I really wanted to be able to buy her diapers because they were expensive. Baby stuff is expensive. And so we were on a very strict budget. I had spreadsheets, we had receipts, I had allocated how much money each person could have, including my daughter, how much money I could spend on her to buy her puffs and diapers. And it was a lot of work. It was stressful. My husband and I would fight whenever it's finances it's a hard thing. And he was working full time. I was working full time. I had my master's degree. And so I even was making more than the average teacher was making. And it was really, really hard to make ends meet. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We had zero in savings. We had just bought a house, and it was hard. And so my goal was to make an extra $50 a month. And so there was a free sign-up month. It was a free promo sign-up month. And I thought, let's do it. So that's what this month is. That's a free sign-up month. So if you're like me and you're like, well, I was like, there's nothing to lose. If anything, I think I had bought 3 lip colors and a gloss. And I kind of was thinking about the eyeshadows. I think I had a polishing exfoliator. And I was like, you know what? If all else fails, I can just get myself some good makeup and skincare. Didn't really know anything about makeup and skincare, but I thought, hey, I can get myself some of that stuff. So I kind of just thought, let's just try it. Like, if I don't do it, I'm not going to get that $50. And if I do it, I'm either not going to get that $50 or I'm going to get that $50. So you might as well just try it. So I tried it, and I started it 5 years ago. I was teaching, so I was doing it part-time. I had a 1-year-old daughter, and then I did it for a few years, and then I had my son, who is now 4.5. So his entire life I've been doing SeneGence, so that's all he knows. After about a year of him being in daycare, I was like, man, like this is we're paying a lot for daycare, and then I'm teaching, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? It was just kind of crazy. I'm like, we're taking the kids to daycare. I didn't want to take them to daycare. I didn't want to go to work. I wanted to be home with them. I didn't want to have a boss, and I'm like, so, I wasn't loving it. I was like, you got to love your life. Like, you can't just keep going in this craziness that you don't love. Do what you love. So I was like, you know what? We're going to see if I'm able to replace the income from teaching and do SeneGence full time. And I did that 3 years ago. I can hear there's my son over there walking. And I don't have a door on my new office yet. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just try it. And it has been life changing. I'm telling you, life changing. And so I now do this full time. For me, it's not a side gig, a part-time job. It is my full-time income. I have an office. And when I started off, I didn't have any of this stuff. I did it part-time. I did it in the little nooks and crannies of my day, and I still do it in my nooks and crannies of my day. I don't sit from 8 to 5 and work. I work a little bit here, a little bit there. Do you want to say hi? I kind of do it all over, and I can take them to school. He's got his tools. I can take them my kids to school, and I can pick them up, and I can make them dinner. And if they're sick, I can stay home with them. And it has been life-changing. He's going to try to find all of the candy back there. It has been life-changing to be able to be my own boss. So life-changing. I'm a person that does not like to listen to anyone. I always was like, I never wanted to have a boss, but it was just what I was told in life. And so it is just not my personality. I don't want to answer to anybody. If I want to sleep in, if I want to sleep in, if I want to stay up late, if I want to go shopping for plants, if I want to go and go to a field trip, I can do that. And I don't have to listen to anyone. And so that is really what I love, is that I can be my own boss. So there's this candy. So if that resonates with anyone, if you need that extra $50, if you have that desire to be the white one, it's a mystery one. If you have that desire to be your own boss,
and it's white.
What flavor is it? If you have any of those desires, I say just try it. Just go for it. Because what are you going to lose? Nothing at all. And that's the same thing that I thought. I thought if all else fails, and I think back.
It's yellow.
I think back to, and I have tears about it because I think back to 5 years ago. And if I didn't do it, our life would be completely different. So now I've always wanted to live by the beach, by the ocean. We live 5 minutes from the beach. So tomorrow I could drop my kids off at school and I could go to the beach and go there all morning and then go pick him up. Him and I go to the beach. We can do what we want to do. And especially now, the way that the world is, I really am so passionate about living in the moment, doing what you want to do. Don't get stuck in a job that you're not enjoying. Or if you do enjoy your job, you can do it part-time. So I don't want you to think that it's something that you can only sell Senegence if you don't love your job and you want to do it full-time, because you can do it part-time.
It tastes like...
What does it taste like? Watermelon, I think. I think it's watermelon. So I want you just to think in your heart, if this is something you have thought about doing and you're like, why not? Just try it. I swear we're in the world right now where you're just like, you just got to try it. Just try it. There's no catch. There's no repercussions if you sign up and you don't sell anything. You could sign up and you could sell a lot. You don't know. My first party that I had, I think I had one person order. One person, and I could have given up. But then, after I signed up, I started posting in my group, and then my friends were seeing all of it, and
it tastes like
water. I think it tastes like watermelon, and everything changed. So now I'm gonna be home with this crazy little boy.
Yes, the green is watermelon.
I know it's white though, but I think it's watermelon. So that's all I've got. But if anything I said resonates with you, and you're like, man, what have I got to lose? Just comment here. We'll get you the link to sign up. Get yourself the membership. Like I said, if all else fails, get yourself some awesome makeup. I mean, you're going to get half off your first big bulk order and other orders after that, right? Can you tell everybody bye?
Bye.